I'll just strike them down. Yeah, Alicious has it right. That fort is very useful for if and when I get these Beninese separatists rising up. Then I'll be more ready for them. Don't want to stomach autonomy right now. Don't want to admit that that has a use either. Alright, so assuming Nupe don't get other useful allies, I don't really rate Kanem Bornu as useful. And what was the other loser? Yao? Yao, who is delivering the beatdown to Kano. Kano, who has become vassalizable in one shot. Alright, so our less than wonderful ruler is now in charge. We're still riding the tech superiority, so we should be gunning for it. The question is, how do we use this? That would require fighting you folks. Breaking vassalization no longer costs stability, doesn't just a chunk of prestige. Still, you might come in handy. Could obliterate Oyo, make them a vassal. Or we could go the Nupe route. If I annex them, I'd get through to Kano. Don't know quite what I'd be doing to them. My truce with them still lasts for another 6 years. But yeah, vassalizing Kano would be lovely, because I could eventually integrate them and use them to swap myself over to superior Sunni. Tricky situation here. What do I go for? Either way, I've got 2 allies to smack down. Zazao would join in though, so they could take care of the north. Okay, Kanem Bornu would make an excellent vassal. Kanem Bornu would make an amazing vassal. And they're so small that I could do it no problem. Holy smokes, why am I even thinking about Nupe here? Annex Nupe. Vassalize Kanem Bornu. Crush Kano. God wills it. Zazao, give me military access. It's not a question. I need to make sure that I get up there instead of... Oh right, I'll have to fight my way up there, huh? I'm sure we'll get it figured out. Let's just do this whilst we can. Kanem Bornu only has Nupe as an ally, so we may as well make them a co-belligerent. Same with Yayo. The issue is if they get further allies, they could call them in. There really is no reason to make you a co-belligerent, actually. Yayo again? Would it be just so nice having all these vassals up here? I'll have to pay close attention to my aggressive expansion and sweeten up the other Sunnis. Especially Songhai, who I think I just made my enemy. Yep. Don't have much to fear militarily from them. Let's just gun them down. We'll worry about the... Okay, Yao will have to make a co-belligerent then, just in case I decide to vassalize them. Wait, what? Ugh, I wasn't paying attention to that at all. I forced you out, didn't I? I have an enormous truce with you. That's horrible. Could just no CB Kanem, but that wouldn't be worth my time. Yeah, how do I not notice that? What am I not seeing here? It's right there. It's probably because I'm not using my better user interface mod. Well, that's a little disappointing. I was so hoping for that truce break. What would that truce break cause? A very familiar situation is the answer. Yeah, it's like 10 years of truce with you. Well, I could just feed you whilst I wait. That'll keep Zazao busy as well. And you know what, we may as well just feed Dahomey. Get him nice and fat. Only pagans will care, and the idea here is just to eradicate a whole bunch of pagans. So improve relations with you, and we will just get feasting. Sure, I could make more claims, but more trouble than it's worth. You guys, you are so small that I really don't have to worry about that. Wow, that was very nearly a truce break. It's kind of funny in its own way. Really? Oh, and to be sure, you do have a claim there. But you're not actually interested in provinces. Interesting outlook you have there. Let's do this. Kind of looking for you to fight the enemy for me. Save me the bother. Also, if you back that up, then my vassal will hold the siege. Who knows, he might actually make himself useful here. Look at that, Dahomey holds the siege. What a guy. That's my homeboy. That's my homeboy. Incidentally, that's what I used to call my dog. Rest in pieces, Homer. Jake, now that you're buddies with Wiz, why is the font still so small? Hey, listen, baby steps. Okay, they'll be stuck with Dahomey for rather a long time. Zazao, if you want to do me a favor, you can make a move on Bonneman. Dahomey is an acceptable solution as well. I won't jump into that because I get war exhaustion from it. And it's a guaranteed win for us anyway, let's face it. Run to your mama. Now I need big alerts for when those Beninese separatists are on their way. Because I am almost guaranteed not to see it. Because I'm blind. Jake, missionaries. Yes, I have missionary. Not plural. What are they working on here? Really? What are you working on? I don't really care if you kill Dahomies. I care about that, though. Get out of here. Phew, that was kind of expensive. That's right, I don't really care about human loss, but if it's expensive... Now that's just unacceptable. Curses, I'm a day too late to get that. I don't want them having that either. That was just me being too slow, however. Oh well, the siege is almost mine. Zazao can deal with the fallout. Ah, don't want them taking this though, that would be a shame. I'd hunt them down if they did though. So we're gonna hunting them down. Whoa, where'd my manpower go? That's what I get for not using mercs. Okay, so who do I still need to sweeten up? part of my problem, is throwing all these units down when it's really not necessary. It's a capital fort. No, it's not even a fort. What am I talking about? Get out of there, guys. If you're going to do anything, make it looting. Preferably in provinces with loot. Jake Separatists, 60%. 70 now. Let's start paying for that fort. Oh, 80 now, okay. Ugh. My comet sense is waning. 90, okay, this is getting somewhat serious. Get our troops onto Benin. Could even need some mercs for the job. Maybe 3 is overkill. 2 should do. Heck, maybe 2 is overkill. It's not like they can actually do anything. We're ready for them. Not so ready for the Loangoni peasants that may rise up. That I don't want. I really don't want. All because of 3 provinces. Oh, thank you, Zazao. Keep on going. Particularly impressed by the way that you just gave me that. No fuss. Alright, Dahomey, now is the time to become big. How's the money situation? Yeah, not doing that, no thanks. Also, it's good to know that this aggressive expansion is more or less non-existent. That's enough to make him carry on. He'll destroy those folks. Yeah, let's just do this in a far more controlled way, that I don't get one guerrillian aggressive expansion everywhere. Jake, which would cost more Diplo-wise, vassalizing Oyo or feeding Dahomey? I'm not really too concerned about the Diplo points at this point. I just want a nice, fat, pagan vassal, eating up all those pagan lands for me. Maybe not so much the Sunni lands. I don't want him having those kinds of problems. Although if he got a Sunni revolt that turned him Sunni, I'd be laughing a lot. Oh, I'd be laughing so much. Oh, I need to pay relatively close attention to his Liberty Desire though, but his better dip tech is... it's not even an issue. Moshi though, do I take Moshi? Unfortunately, I can't humiliate if I annex him, but if I left him with Moshi, I could get that humiliation in. War reparations, just to make it super unpleasant for him. Timbuktu needs at least 100 relations. I can actually do that. Might be a bit of a stress test, but... Also, another part of that question is why? Why do that? The alternative is I take Moshi for myself. Troubling times. Jake, will you change religion? Absolutely. I've already done the only good thing about being pagan. A couple of nice decisions. I mean, you really should get these provinces, shouldn't you? Wait, what? Trading by merchant republics. I guess it's because you go to... What? There's a merchant republic here? Or a trade company, right? There'll be a Castilian trade company, I guess. Somewhere? I don't know. Also, I don't think I need to focus quite on military anymore. I should be going admin, so that I can finally get ideas on the go. Much as I hate to skimp on the military. Okay, maybe I'm overthinking this. Let's just leave Moshi for now. We can come back to it at a later date. Sadly though, what I don't like is this leaves me without anyone to fight. I don't like having nobody to fight. And Nupe still don't want that alliance. Or rather that vassalization. Oh well. Here you go, Dahomey. Zazao, you don't get anything. Actually, I hope they don't mind. I can change Moshi to, would I change Moshi or would I change Kato if I forced religion on them? Doesn't matter, can't do it. And I still can't get that for any reasonable cost. Acceptable. Yeah, they love it. And I have enough power projection to get some points for a change. Happy days. Could even bag myself another alliance, but I don't want to go over my limit here. Even if I'm getting somewhat unpopular with the neighbours. Okay, Yao is now digging into Kanem Bornu, who I was really wanting as a friend. Maybe check the AE tooltip. No, AE is acceptable. If Mosi made me a rival, that would be problematic, so it might be a good idea to get that alliance just to make sure we're cool. But the issue is that people keep eating into Mosi, so they might not even be around for much longer. It is, however, a good point just to keep them pretty sweet. Toss an insult to stay over 50. I can get behind that. Songhai or Mali. Probably Songhai. I want to keep you sweet, but I also have my mission for Timbuktu, don't I? Let's get that mission. I want that. Want that everything, really. Ugh, who's it gonna be? Peasants or the separatists? Both awful, frankly. So if I get peasants, they're going to increase my autonomy around here. Separatists are the only one I'm borderline ready for. Peasants would go away if I dropped 3 revolt risk, which is like 1 stability. Well, not like 1 stability, it is 1 stability. And reducing the war exhaustion, alternatively. No, there's no individual to do that for me. I hate to give in to peasants again. Although maybe it's better just to let them revolt, that way I get the recent revolted malice. They're easy enough to defeat. But the Benin folk could easily come together. Ugh, it's hell or high water either way I look at it, but I think I'll just spend the points to get rid of the peasants. Impressively, that gets rid of these separatists as well. That was definitely worth it then. I think it was worth spending those points. If nothing else, it'll save me manpower, and I won't have to spend money on mercs or reinforcement. Jake is a gambling man after all. Definitely am, but that's hedging our bets seems to have paid off there. It's kind of tempting to convert these lands. I know I get 30 years of no more conversion, but I think we'll be okay nonetheless. Okay, it's carnage over here. And the worst thing is I can't jump on it. Or can I? The answer is no, I cannot. I'll be ready to jump on you as soon as I can, though. Sadly, that's 7 years away. Defender against Yeo. You pay love. Pardon me, love me. Yeah, was at war with Canon Bornu and Nupe. If I had good enough relations, I could be the one to enforce peace. But I should focus on my things right now. I won't be integrating Dahomey anytime soon, but I still want to keep them sweet so that I'm ready for the moment that I can. I don't want all this pagan land. Yeah, sure. I need as few pagan provinces as I can, actually. Which might make you think, why not take Moshi? Well, I can chew up all these provinces, they're nice and sunny. Plenty of them as well. My current province count is at 13. Which means I need to take 13 Sunni provinces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, there's plenty to go around. I just need to carve my way up. Can I have the regent back? He was a strong man. Jake, take your mission. I thought I took it. Or did I? Oh, Christ, I didn't take it. Well, that's terrible. Converting Wari to Shamanist, however, that's not so terrible. Both of these are good, actually. Manpower recovery and conversion. I'll do the conversion first, though. Wari. Welcome to the dark side. I throw my units over here, I can get rid of most of that unrest, but I also don't want to pay my units because I'm a cheapskate. Also, galleys. Now is not the time. Frankly, this whole time has not been the time. It's also not time to pay for you. Need to squeeze every penny I can. Which is funny, because in early game like this, I will squeeze pennies left and right, but late game I'm just like, yeah, sure. Kill all my men, take all my money. Just a number, isn't it? It's just the evolution of the game. Jake, tech. Yeah, tech is a thing. Guess we're not making anything from Wari ever again. Dahomey could be real nice to me and fabricate a claim or two. I'm surprised I'm not fabricating a claim on Mali, since Mali is my rival. Same with Strong High. Frankly, I'd take either of them on just to get some more land that's Sunni. But no, they're being really passive about it. And now improving relations with Timbuktu is a jolly waste of time because I never took that mission. Could have had 25 free dip points for that. Okay, but I still need to keep people sweet. Mossy is okay. Songhai. Yeah, oh yeah, maybe I should remember the fact that I insulted them. But it's aggressive expansion which matters more, and on that case it's Mossy that I need to keep happy. Again, I could ally them, but yeah, as they seem to say here. Air is the one person that I haven't touched here, so I'll get them up as well. Excellent. No, Dahomey, we may not make the royal marriage. Not even getting embargoed by these folks. I feel for you, but Canon Bornu is still somebody I want to make my vassal. I may still have to make them a... Ooh! Do I want that? If you would just make a claim on Kano, I would be happy to have you as a vassal. Unfortunately, you've been waiting too long. Oh, I could get you as a vassal so easily. And then I could just feed you this land. But again, the issue lies that I don't have any castles to do that with. I'd have to carve my way through my one friend, and I'm not that kind of guy on alternating Wednesdays. Hurts me, but I'm going to have to kill you. Soon as that truce is done. Jake, nearly 900 viewers for an African native campaign. What can I say? This is a completely new and unique campaign that has never been seen before. Still, it is quite a lot of people. Thanks for keeping the chat quite nice today. I've seen some bad chats in my time. If I had it like that, then, well, I'd probably just stop. Alright, so that wave of devotion is going to help us convert the rest of these lands, just to keep things less revolting. Right, Mali's got us named as a rival. Maybe that's what we need for Dahomey to get fabricating. Or maybe I need to make him a march, I don't even know. Oh, heavens to Betsy. That's unfortunate. That was my one way into Kanem Bornu, and you just mucked it up. Does start to make you look like a tempting vassal, though. My friend will not join in until the truce is up with Nupé anyway. Getting these mixed feelings. Who do I even go for? I think the answer is... Oh, Nupé allied Songhai now. Songhai and Yayo. So whichever way we look, we're fighting Songhai. What an inconvenient truce. It all started with the way that I made a large truce with Kano. Because I punched Nupé out of them. Well, it seemed like the right thing to do at the time. Now where are them ideas at? Yayo's never going to like me that much, and Kano already hate my guts. But keeping the... Oh. You're only allied with Songhai. Songhai's tech is pathetic. My tech is very not pathetic. If I vassalize you, a lot of people will hate me. And it'll be a no Cassus to fight you as well. No, I think I am better off. And oh yeah, of course Nupé made these bloomin' allies. I mean, I could vassalize him to get rid of those, but that won't count for anything unless I can get my Cassus Belli on Kano, of which I have none. All I got is Conquest on my vassal and Nupé. Dahomey's being so good, he knows that he doesn't need to build any units. And because I gave him only Animist land and didn't convert him, he's not being all up in my face with revolts. Good job, vassal. That's exactly what I expect. No longer so hot on the whole being my vassal idea. Now it's Messina that I'd need to have 100 relations with. That's also possible. Yeah, I want that. We care less about Kano because, frankly, I want to fight him. Jake, Kano has a ton of cores to retake. You won't be lacking for Cassus after one single no CB. Yeah, that is pretty tempting to go for it. The thought process there would be Zazao could help me out in that one war. I'd vassalize you, and then I would strike down Yayo as fast as I could before the coalition formed to get them back their cores. Then I would have two fairly strong whatchamacallums, vassals. I just have to hope that they don't rise up against me. I'm good at hoping. Jake, Dahomey's troops are stuck in the... Oh, God, not this again. They're going to be stuck there forever. It's alright, maybe they can keep the revolt risk down on my capital? I don't know. I am so tempted by this no Cassus Belli.